you are putting together a tournament, and this is kind of like you were saying, it's a first ever university tournament between Marquette and UNI.
University of Northern Illinois. So that's NIU, Northern Illinois University. I'm sorry,
Northern, okay.
NIU. Yeah,
Northern,
and
okay.
it's not necessarily a tournament. It's more of a school versus school
Okay.
duel. And so what sparked my original, so I'm the coach over at Marquette University, and we have a jiu-jitsu club there, very competitive guys and girls. We have a really good turnout, like better than probably, I mean, you know how it is, like if somebody starts a new school, they might have like one or two people.
Yeah.
You know, you start a jiu-jitsu club at a university and you've got like 30, 40 people right away if you do it right. You know what I mean? And they're all there and they're hungry, so you take them from scratch. So initially I wanted to get my competitors some experience, because I'm building them from scratch. So last year, we put on a tournament. We just did it. You know, anybody can come from the state. We don't care how old you are, and we'll match everybody up. We kind of called it like a scrimmage, Marquette versus the world type thing. And during that process, it sparked my intrigue, because what I saw was it was the Marquette students, and they brought their friends from the university.
Oh, that's cool.
So guys are like choking each other, and people are freaking out. Like, you know, when you're at a regular jiu-jitsu tournament, everybody's like quiet, and at the end, everybody's like, yeah, you know, maybe not at like the IBJJ Worlds at the black belt at the final, then it's
sure.
But the universities, and then the people who came from outside the universities, those guys and girls that were there with, like, you know, people from the local, you know, jiu-jitsu gym, they started to cheering for their people. So then it kind of turned out to be this, like, the crowd's into it and guys are, you know, going after each other, and it was really high energy. And we did a production because I had some sponsors that, you know, we were going to put their logos up with it and document it for the club. So we were able to do some cool stuff like that. And from there, we started to talk, you know, hey, this makes sense. Like, there's NCAA football, there's baseball, you know, there's basketball, and the most exciting shit in the world is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And can you imagine Marquette versus, you know, NIU in a big forum down the road in the future where students can go, because Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is now a sport that everybody's familiar with. But to get it to where that is, and to have these productions, you have to figure out what the rule set is. And so I actually had some conversations with a number of college coaches throughout the country, because there are some college coaches, and I did a pool and learned more about how they started the program. Who are the types of people in your club? What are their visions? How are they going to keep, you know, so business and everything all together. And the collaboration was, even got to working with and having conversations with the National College Wrestling Association.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, and they are looking to expand to the National College Grappling Association. And essentially, their visions and our visions all align together, where it's, let's put the colleges and the teams up on a stage and let them fight jiu-jitsu. And make a production out of it. You can sell ads and do whatever you want these days, as long as you have a good production. At the same time, maybe in the future you have opportunities for scholarships, or like the National College Wrestling Association. It's a networking thing. These kids graduate and they have a network of people who they can go and train BJJ with, or go get a business mentorship with. So you're creating a culture within cultures in the college university system. And a lot of these kids, many of them will have never learned jiu-jitsu. This is the first time they're learning it, is through the college experience, like what I'm experiencing at Marquette. The Marquette students, 95% of them, I think, so far had never had jiu-jitsu experience before.